Hello and welcome to another video tutorial. This is Michael and today we will be looking at static and dynamic IP addressing. A, being able to configure these addresses, and B, being able to look up the addresses you should be configuring. Now then, we're going to start off by opening Command Prompt, simply by opening the Start menu, selecting CMD, pressing Enter, and now we have CMD. Now then, the command to look up your current IP address and the IP addressing scheme of your router, type in the command IP config and press enter. Now then, here you can see all of your current connections here. So with your connection media here, you have your wireless LAN, Ethernet, so this is Hamachi. We can go into that in a further video if requested. You've got your Ethernet controller, tunnel adapters, and so on and so forth. Now then, today we're going to look at the wireless LAN adapter because this is what has primarily been set up for this machine. And you can take notice of two things here. One, the IPv4 address 192.168.1.6, the subnet mask 255.255.255.0, and the default gateway 192.168.1.1. Now then, through the means of DHCP, your router has distributed these IP addresses to your computer automatically, along with the subnet mask, which is a /24 subnet mask. The default gateway is the IP address of your current router. Now with this information, we can leave this window open and we can proceed to open Control Panel. Now then, from Control Panel we can select small or large icons, whichever is your preference, and we're going to select Network and Sharing Center. Now then, from here we are going to select Change Adapter Settings, and you'll notice this displays all of the current enabled adapters on your computer. Now then, Wireless Network 4 is the connection that I have established, so we're going to click on that now. Going to go right click and select Properties. Now then, from here we see lots of options. Now then, in Windows 7 and Vista we have Internet Protocol version 6, but in Windows XP you will only get Internet Protocol version 4, which is IPv6 and IPv4. Now if we click on Internet Protocol version 4, which is primarily used for most consumer level routers, and select Properties. Now then, you'll notice here that it has already been set up to accept a DHCP configuration. From what we have here, we can use this information to be able to create a static IP address. Now we are able to input the numbers. Just move this to an area that we can see it. Yep. Alright, so say I wanted my IP address to be 192.168.1.254, which is the last available address on that subnet. Now then, this is already the correct subnet mask. And now then, we have to confirm that our gateway is 192.168.1.1. And there we go. We have successfully configured the computer with a static IP address. Now then, every time your router redistributes through DHCP, your computer will reply saying it already has the address and it will configure itself with the internal IP address 192.168.1.254. Now then, this will change depending on variable routers and variable areas, so other countries and things like that. The ipconfig command can be used always to display your default gateway, and is just generally a useful command if you were ever trying to go through some sort of diagnostics or anything similar. And yeah, that's pretty much this tutorial. Thank you very much, and I will see you in the next one.